Okay, welcome to my home training. I'm Wolf. ね、久しぶりの自宅稽古にようこそ。今日はその場の逆付きの練習を行います。ね、Today we'll do gyakuzuki on the spot. So I first show you how we perform it. We'll choose a little smaller 前屈立ちthan usual. It's called 半前屈立ち。ね、だからちょっと前屈立ちを短くして、ね、we can ね、こっちの方を曲げることが簡単にできるし、we can compress it very nicely here, and we can move our hips unhindered. Yeah? So we open up here, and then we thrust out our gyakuzuki. Yeah, if you do it the other side, again, check your stance before you do the gyakuzuki. ね、だからちょっと確かめて、ね、ここの余裕を作って、ね、縦下からちょっと張って、で緩めていってね。Now you open up and relax, and then comes the gyakuzuki. The feeling is like if you shoot an arrow, you know. You go here, and before the archer, before he releases the arrow, he relaxes. Yeah? You can't start the tsuki when you are stiff. Okay, this is an important point. ね、だから弓を張ると同じように、ね、弓を矢を放つときはパンタンと完全にリラックスするんですね。だから月の初めも緩めてください、ね、それが一つ。もう一つはパワーはどういうふうに入るかというと、普通はね、かかとから、ね、こっちを通じて、ね、手に入っちゃうということですね。このかかとをこっちをプッシュして丹田が前に行って、で全部拳に入っちゃうということですね。今日はもう一つのやり方を実験してみてくださいね。だからこっちから押すより、ここからね、丹田の前にするとき、かかとを蹴るねっていう感じですね。So usually you're advised to push from your heel, and this push goes into the hips, and from the hips it is transferred into the fist. Yeah. So I want you to experiment with one more way to do this. Yeah. Instead of thinking of pushing from here, you push your tanden into the direction of the punch and kick back into the heel. Yeah. So this kick back motion goes into the hips. Yeah. Actually, the pushing upwards and the kicking back merge into one movement. ね。だから最終的にはこっちから押すと上から蹴るっていう動作は一つの動作に融合させることになっちゃうわけなんですね。それによってここの立ち方がね、瞬間的にとっても張りの良い硬い立ち方になりますね。And then your stance will be really, really, very, very stable, and for a moment, instantaneously, it would be really as hard as iron. So we'll show it again. Yeah. So think of just kicking back, and this back kick comes into the fist. Boom. Yeah. And as you can see, everything happens downstairs. Yeah. The upper body almost does not move. Everything happens in the pelvic region. From here, yeah. You're straight. Yeah. Actually, there are three pushes that you do. You push the tendon into the front, you push back, and this goes into the direction of the punch as well. And at least as a feeling, you push your head up. Yeah. So the crown. Yeah. So once again. Yeah. And you can, because you train alone, yeah, I want you to go into a kind of introspective mind, the introspective state of mind, and watch everything that happens with your body, yeah. And you can concentrate on different phases of the whole technique, yeah. You can concentrate on the tension you have here and how the hind leg is applied, yeah. You can concentrate on the relaxation before your thrust. You can concentrate on the kime, the moment when you tense your body at the end and relax immediately. Immediate relax, please. Don't hold the kime. And or you can concentrate on the axis that is employed, which is the axis that goes here. We don't use the central axis for gyakuzuki. You can concentrate on the hikite, the pulling hand, and then you will feel this axis here. Again, だからここの軸を使いますね。垂直より、正中線よりここを軸にしてですね。引き手にちょっと集中しますと、そこを感じることができます。So, one more interesting thing is that this way of this transmission chain of energy is exactly the same in Taiji Chuan or Taikyokuken that I also practice. The classics also speak of the force coming from the root. The root is the heel, is the hind foot. It goes and is controlled by the hips, and then it goes via the torso into the hand or the fingertips of the hand. I can show you a move from Taikyokuken, which is called Roshi Aobu, from here. You do everything very slowly and steadily. Now please look at the hind foot and the hips. Everything comes from here. The hands are following. So now the ki goes out. From here you go into the next move. Everything is controlled by the tanden and torso. 体幹と丹田が全部管理する四肢がついてくる、手足がね。でここからハーンと気がいっちゃうわけなんですね。ともう一つ、例えばチャンスっていうとこも同じことをしますね。こっちを入ってからまた腰から全部が起こるこう入ってはーっと気を出すSo ki is mobilized mentally in Taikyoken. So because you move very slowly, you can imagine how it comes from here and goes into the hand and beyond. This is a gyaku position, and therefore it's the same transmission line that you have when you do gyakuzuki. And you can actually, when you train gyakuzuki, play with the tempo. So you could do gyakuzuki very relaxed, like in Taikyoken, and feel the whole way how the energy is transferred and goes into the kobushi, into the fist. And you can do it a little bit faster and lightly tensed at the end, very light kime, and once more, very slowly, very consciously, goes in, here you go. And if you want to, you can do it full power with the right breathing. You breathe in, it's a diaphragmatic breathing, belly breathing, so the belly goes a little bit out. and you explosively exhale whilst executing the technique ね。だからここの腹式呼吸してね。なんで爆発的に吐く。ね、その時ね、例えばさ、こっちをいい息、大気ですね。吸って悪い息ですね、全部出すっていう練習もできますね。だから you can do a key harmonization exercise out of it. So whilst you do the tate shito, you imagine to breathe in very positive universe ki from the universe. All the spent and bad ki, you exhale and thrust out via the fist. ね。So you can play with this, experiment. This is extremely important. I'm not a big sensei or a guru or anything. I just want you to try out what I am exploring, and if it is something that you can use for your own karate, good. If not, there are other ways to do it. The most important thing is what you feel, that the techniques you do are your own, and you only own them if you listen very, very carefully what happens while you do these things. And yes, what we did now is a static way to execute gyakuzuki. It is for learning the principle, for strengthening your pelvic region. It's by way, not what the way you might apply it. We do that some other time, maybe. So, and of course you do as much repetitions as you want,ね? And maybe it's advisable to do a little bit of warming up before you start, ね? だから今日の稽古はあくまでも基本、原理を覚えるための鍛錬なんです、ね? 繰り返して練習したりしてください、ね? ほんでその技を自分のものになるようにきちんと自分の体の声を聞いたりして、ほんで自分の体感で技を覚えてください。でいろいろね実験したり、もしね自分のやり方に合うんだったら自分のものにしてください。そうでなければ、他のやり方もありますので、私は別にその大先生でもないので、ただし私が探求していることをちょっと紹介して、それをやってみてくれれば嬉しいです。はい、今日の自宅稽古はおしまいです。See you again. はい、おっす。Stay safe and sound.